Hydroponics, with its promise of year-round bountiful harvests, is indeed a gardener's dream. However, even in these controlled environments, challenges can arise. Pests and diseases, those tiny troubles, can quickly escalate into big problems if left unchecked. But do not despair. With a keen eye and a bit of knowledge, you can keep these issues at bay and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Hydroponic systems, by their very nature, create a unique ecosystem. Unlike traditional gardening, where the soil provides a natural buffer, hydroponics relies on a water-based nutrient solution. This nutrient-rich environment, while beneficial for our plants, can also be an open invitation for pests and diseases. Just like in our gardens, early detection is key. Regularly inspect your plants for any signs of trouble. Look for changes in leaf color, unusual spots, or any visible pests. Early intervention is crucial in preventing a small problem from becoming a major setback. Remember, growing food, whether in soil or water, is a journey of learning and adapting. By understanding the potential challenges and taking proactive steps, you can create a thriving hydroponic garden that rewards you with fresh, flavorful produce year-round. One of the most common foes you might encounter is the aphid. These tiny pear-shaped insects come in various colors, from green to black, and they love to feast on the sap of your plants. Look for clusters of aphids on the undersides of leaves, on stems, or near growing tips. Their feeding can cause stunted growth, deformed leaves, and even transmit viruses. Another unwelcome guest is the spider mite. These minuscule pests are difficult to see with the naked eye, but their telltale webs are a sure sign of infestation. Spider mites also feed on plant sap, causing stippling, yellowing, and eventual leaf drop. Whiteflies, as their name suggests, are small, white, winged insects that resemble tiny moths. They're often found on the undersides of leaves and will fly up in a cloud when disturbed. Like aphids, they feed on plant sap and can cause similar damage. Fungus gnats are small dark flies that are attracted to moist environments, making your hydroponic system an ideal breeding ground. While the adults themselves are not harmful to plants, their larvae feed on roots and can damage seedlings or weaken established plants. Last but not least, we have thrips. These tiny, slender insects are often overlooked due to their size and color, which can range from pale yellow to dark brown. Thrips feed on plant tissue, causing stippling, silvering, and distortion of leaves and flowers. In the realm of unseen enemies, root rot is a common problem in hydroponic systems. As the name suggests, it affects the roots of plants, causing them to turn brown, mushy, and eventually die. Root rot is often caused by overwatering or poor drainage, which creates an environment where harmful bacteria and fungi can thrive. Damping off is another disease that primarily affects seedlings and young plants. It is characterized by the stem becoming water-soaked and constricted at the soil line, causing the seedling to collapse and die. Damping off is also often caused by overwatering and poor ventilation. Nutrient deficiencies can also manifest as diseases in hydroponic systems. Unlike soil-based gardening, where plants can draw nutrients from the soil, hydroponic plants rely entirely on the nutrient solution you provide. A lack of essential nutrients can lead to a variety of symptoms, such as stunted growth, yellowing leaves, and poor flowering. Fungal leaf spots are another common problem in hydroponic systems, often appearing as brown or black spots on the leaves of plants. These spots can vary in size and shape depending on the type of fungus involved. Fungal leaf spots can be caused by high humidity, poor air circulation, or overhead watering. Managing pests and diseases in a hydroponic system differs from traditional gardening in a few key ways. Firstly, the closed-loop nature of hydroponics means that problems can spread quickly if not addressed promptly. Secondly, the lack of soil means that plants are more susceptible to fluctuations in nutrient levels and environmental conditions. So how do we combat these tiny troubles? Prevention is always better than cure. Maintaining a clean and hygienic growing environment is paramount. Regularly sanitize your hydroponic system, including reservoirs, tubing, and growing media, to prevent the buildup of pathogens. Ensure adequate ventilation to prevent the buildup of humidity, which can encourage the growth of fungi and attract pests. Monitor the nutrient solution regularly and adjust the pH and nutrient levels as needed to keep your plants healthy and strong. When it comes to controlling pests and diseases, there are several organic and safe methods you can employ. Integrated pest management, IPM, is a holistic approach that combines various techniques to manage pests while minimizing the use of chemical pesticides. Physical controls, such as sticky traps for flying insects and barriers to prevent crawling pests, can be effective in reducing pest populations. Biological controls, such as introducing beneficial insects that prey on pests, can also help keep pest numbers in check. Organic pesticides, derived from natural sources like plants or minerals, can be used as a last resort. However, it is important to choose products that are safe for use in hydroponic systems and follow the instructions carefully. Finally, choosing disease-resistant varieties of plants can also go a long way in preventing problems. By selecting plants that are naturally less susceptible to common pests and diseases, you can reduce the likelihood of encountering these issues in your hydroponic garden. Please subscribe and follow. For more details, visit www.health-watch.com.
Stay informed and prioritize your health. Thanks for watching. For more health insights, check out health-watch.com.